Welcome back to Robo Rides, the channel where we explore the most exciting machines on four wheels and sometimes even beyond. Today, we're diving into a legend, a car that has defined an era of high performance, style, and soul-stirring sound. I'm talking about the Audi R8 V10, and more specifically, what it means in its 2026 form, a model that represents both the celebration of everything that came before and perhaps the last chapter of something truly special. If you're a fan of naturally aspirated engines, if you love the roar of a V10 echoing off tunnels, or if you've dreamed about piloting a piece of German engineering that feels just as at home on a racetrack as it does cruising city streets, then you're in the right place. Let's take a ride. When the Audi R8 first appeared back in 2006, it shook the automotive world. Audi was already respected for quattro technology, for building some of the most refined and capable all-wheel drive systems, but nobody expected the brand to step directly into the supercar space with such confidence. The R8 instantly became an icon, not only because it looked futuristic with that single-frame grille and sharp LED lights, but because it was usable. It wasn't a fragile Italian exotic. It was a car you could actually drive daily without worrying about it falling apart. Fast forward 2 decades, and the R8 is now a legend, especially the V10 variant that shares DNA with the Lamborghini Huracan. The 2026 Audi R8 V10 takes that legacy and amplifies it. Underneath the sculpted body sits a 5.2-liter naturally aspirated V10 engine. No turbos, no hybrid tricks, just pure mechanical fury. It screams all the way to more than 8,000 RPM, delivering over 600 horsepower directly to your fingertips. And here's the thing. In an age where the industry is pivoting hard toward electrification, hearing a high-revving V10 feels almost surreal. The sound is emotional, almost primal, and it's something no electric motor, no matter how quick, can quite replicate. But the 2026 model isn't just about nostalgia. Audi has sharpened the chassis, updated the aerodynamics, and pushed the technology inside the cabin to keep pace with the future. From adaptive suspension systems that read the road in milliseconds, to dynamic steering that balances comfort and track precision, the R8 has evolved into a masterpiece of engineering. The Quattro all-wheel drive system has been retuned, making the car more playful when you want it to be, but always secure when conditions get tricky. You can still launch it from 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds, but what makes it special isn't just the numbers, it's the sensation of being connected, the confidence it gives you, and the grin it plants on your face. Visually, the 2026 R8 is sharper and lower than ever. The front fascia features aggressive air intakes, redesigned LED laser headlights, and a wider stance that makes it look planted even when it's standing still. From the side, you still get those signature blades, but now they've been reinterpreted with a more aerodynamic purpose. Around the back, a large diffuser and twin exhausts remind you this car is all about performance, while the taillights use OLED technology to create dynamic patterns that look straight out of science fiction. The balance between elegance and aggression is spot on, making the R8 stand out even in a crowd of exotic machines. Step inside and Audi's mastery of interiors becomes clear. The virtual cockpit dominates the driver's view, with crisp digital gauges that can transform from traditional dials into track-ready performance data at the touch of a button. The steering wheel houses controls for drive modes, letting you flip from comfort to dynamic to full-on performance without ever taking your hands off. Alcantara, carbon fiber, and fine leather surround you, blending luxury with motorsport focus. And of course, the seating position is low, snug, and connected, reminding you constantly that you're in something special. One of the most fascinating things about the 2026 R8 V10 is the context it exists in. By now, Audi has made strong commitments toward electrification. The e-tron lineup has expanded, performance EVs are no longer science projects, and many enthusiasts wonder if the R8 itself will evolve into a fully electric successor. That makes this version of the R8 feel like a farewell tour for the V10. It's not just a car, it's a statement. A love letter to petrolheads who grew up with posters of naturally aspirated supercars on their walls. A reminder that while the future may be silent and instant, the past and present still have a heartbeat that you can feel in your chest. Driving the R8 V10 in 2026 is more than just about speed. It's about presence. You turn the key, the engine barks awake, and the car tells you right away that this is going to be an experience. On the highway, it's refined, soaking up miles with ease. On a mountain road, it transforms, tightening every muscle, sharpening its reflexes, and rewarding you with precision that feels alive. Few cars manage to blend such usability with such intensity. That dual personality is what made the R8 famous, and in its 2026 form, it might be the best version yet. For collectors, this car already feels like a future classic. Think about it. Naturally aspirated version 10s are disappearing. Lamborghini is moving toward hybrids, Ferrari has turbos, McLaren has electrified systems, and Porsche is leaning fully into EVs. The R8 stands as one of the last torchbearers of an era that may never return. That means values are likely to rise, and enthusiasts will treasure it not just for performance, but for what it represents. At Robo Rides, we love machines that stir emotion. Cars that aren't just about point A to point B, but about everything in between. The Audi R8 V10 of 2026 is one of those machines. It's a celebration of noise, speed, design, and passion. It's a reminder that driving can still be art, that engineering can still stir the soul, and that even as the world changes, some things remain timeless. So whether you're an Audi fan, a performance junkie, or someone who just appreciates beautiful engineering, the R8 deserves your attention. This isn't just another supercar, it's a symbol. And maybe, just maybe, it's the last of its kind. Thanks for watching Robo Rides. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Audi R8 V10, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more rides of the future and legends of the past, and share this with anyone who still loves the roar of an engine. Until next time, keep your eyes on the road and your heart in the driver's seat.